Hi, I'm Natalie. Welcome to my channel. Welcome to part 1 of my series of how to build cardboard houses. In this video, I'm going to show you how to build the cardboard house, none of the decor. So if you're just looking for a cardboard house tutorial that you can follow, this is a good one, and then you can decorate it however you'd like. My goal is to build a Halloween house because my ultimate goal is to build my dream Christmas village of cardboard houses. And we are practicing so that we can come up with methods that make good cardboard houses. In this video, I will be using a box cutter, a self-healing cutting mat, and a hot glue gun. To start, I'm going to trace the template I created onto the cardboard I intend to use and map out where all my pieces are going to be cut out. Then, with a new box cutter blade, I am just going to go through all my pieces and cut them out one by one. Once I have all my pieces cut out, I'm going to start preparing them to stick them together. Along the extended flaps, I'm going to score one side of the exterior paper of the cardboard. The goal is not to cut all the way through the cardboard, but just to score the outside layer so that you can peel it off. You are also going to peel out the corrugated interior of your cardboard as well. This creates a little flap that will fold over the cardboard and help create smooth edges along each side. Repeat this process on the extended flats of your pieces. Here you can see how it creates flaps that can be easily bent over the cardboard to create smooth edges. Continue the process along the flaps on your front and back panels as well. Afterwards, your front and back panels should look something like this, with these flaps that can be folded over just like your roof pieces. Since I have prepared the edges of my front and back panel, I am now going to use my template to cut out windows on one of my panels so that I can create the front of my Halloween house. I decided to go with curved windows because I think they are the most spooky looking. And then I'm just going to freehand a window on the very front panel, the small front panel that is going to be the focal point of our Halloween house. Now it is time to prepare the edges of the panels so they can be glued together. I am doing this by adding a bit of hot glue to the flaps and then using a spare piece of cardboard to push the flap over the edge of my panel and then pressing it down firmly. Using a spare piece of cardboard to do this is the best way to avoid any mishaps or burns because hot glue is obviously very hot, so be careful while you're doing this process. Once you have done this on all sides, you will have a clean edge panel, which is much more attractive than the corrugated edges cardboard typically has. So go ahead and repeat this process on all of your pieces, with the exception of the long sides of your front panel. We will not be gluing these down like the rest of our panels to make the smooth edges, as we are going to use them to attach it to the sides of the front. For now, this was how our front panel will appear, with the sides hanging off and not glued down. Also leave one long side of one of your roof panels unglued as well, as we will use this to attach it to the other roof panel before we put it on the building. The other roof panel will have all sides glued down and will appear like this. Once we prepared all of our edges, it is time to glue it all together. And I am going to start with the very front panel with the window, and we are going to attach the short sides to the front panel. Carefully using our hot glue, we are going to attach the side panel to the front panel using the flap we created when we removed the interior of the corrugated cardboard. We are going to repeat the process on the other side, pressing our scrap of cardboard up against our flap and pressing it into the side panel. Next, we are going to attach the sides to the front panel that has the 4 windows, and we are going to use a line of hot glue again, and we are going to very carefully press our side panels into our front panel with the windows and hold until our glue is dry. Then attach the other side and your back, and you will have something that looks like this. Now we are going to attach the very front to our front panel with the 4 windows. Using 2 lines of hot glue on either side, we are going to very gently center and then press the front into the panel with 4 windows. And this is the finished product from that. Next, we are going to attach the roof with more hot glue and just gently press that on. And here I actually made a mistake, but it's okay because we can make adjustments, right? So I've just trimmed that a little bit, and now it is time to add the second panel using the flap we left behind. With a little bit of hot glue, we are just going to attach that to the roof piece I just trimmed, and we are going to make sure it is all nice and snug, adding 2 more lines of hot glue on the other side to completely secure the roof to the house. And it's looking beautiful! Now let's add the front roof pieces. Now these pieces, you need to bend them because the front of our house has a curve to the roof. So once they are bent, you are going to very gently place them on the roof using, once again, hot glue. And after all that hot glue, there's your house. And isn't she absolutely beautiful? Now, in this video, I'm not going to cover any decor, so you're welcome to decorate it any way you'd like if you make your own. So make sure you send me pictures of your beautiful creations. If you enjoyed this video and feel like you learned anything, go ahead and give me a follow, like this video, share it with friends if you want them to build their own cardboard house and decorate it however they feel. Look out for my next video where I'm going to show you what I am doing to decorate my Halloween house and what things I've tried and what worked and what didn't. So thank you so much for watching. Goodbye.